Yo, what's good, man? So we about to fact check these signals, man. I'm actually not taking no trades today. I actually had a losing day. $356. Again, I could have went crazy in here and really got it back, but I was being disciplined today, so I stopped. But these wasn't off the signal, that was off the call. Let me show you what the signals have done today, and I'm gonna show you how to trade it and all that. So let's fact check. Matter of fact, first, let's look at this one, because I know you see this right here. Did the system call this? Did we call this buy? Yes, it did, and I'm gonna show you. First and foremost, we wanna grab this tool here so I can show you how to fact check. All right, let me delete all these. I'm gonna grab this vertical. We're gonna go over here to this time. There we go. All right, so at about 9:43, 44, 45. So let's say 9:40-ish, 9:45 is somewhere in there. Boom. All right, we should have got a Euro USD buy. 9:43 a.m. Euro USD buy, 10 for the win. All right, and that's what took off. Crazy, right? So you would have ate on that one. Okay, let's go to GBP AUD right here. Boom. Yep, 9:45. It's 9:46, 9:45. Got that sell. You see it. Boom, boom, it called it. Sell off. You feel me? 10 for the win. I'm telling you, this system is nuts, yo. No cap. It's not 100%, of course, but it's about 85, 90%. I ain't gonna lie to you. We smacks on this mug when we use it. AUD USD at 9:45, it called a buy. Let's go fact check. See this around 9:45. Look at that buy, bro. Fact check. 9:45 right here, right where we're at. 9:45, bro. It took off for the buy. This thing is calling bangers. You hear me? I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to show you exactly how we use this system just to show you. And show you what you could do better if you're already using it. You feel me? Let me go look at, because them other ones ain't all the way played out yet. I'm going to go back to about 10. We'll look at USD Chef at 10.10. 10, where you been? Bingo. Look at the 10-minute buy. Sheesh. We took off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. You see what I'm saying? It's calling bangers. I'm just trying to tell you. And we can keep going, but you get the point, right? So, now that we got that out the way, you know what I'm saying? This is how you trade this better, because you got some people that's eating on it. You got some people that's confused and they still losing because they don't know what they're doing. First and foremost, you will need the 4-entry rule when using this. If you have no clue what the 4-entry rule is, let's just say, let's look here. Let's say your first entry, let's say it called a sale, right? All right, so let's say first entry here. $10. At about here, you end up losing, right? And then here, second entry, you do $20, right? The second entry would have won. You feel me? So you got to do it like that, y'all. If you get in one entry and it's not going, get in on that second one. So how do you know? This is what people ask me, like, how do you know where else to get in? There's a couple different ways. Now, I'm going to tell you this, as I said before. The only way I just jump straight in the signal is if the candles are outside of this Keltner channel. You see how this is outside the Keltner channel? These are the ones where the signal call, if I go look at it, the candles are outside that Keltner channel, I'm in there for the sell immediately, right? Don't even look, don't do no markups at that point. I'm in there. I do my first trade. Then after that, I go look up zones up here on a higher time frame, right? I'm going to mark up those zones just in case the market goes against me. I got better entries up here at the top. So if the market is, if I look at a trade and it's not outside the Keltner, I may go mark up a couple zones above it first and then, you know, analyze it from there. But the only time I jump in is when it's outside the Keltner. Because if we look at the one that was called earlier, it was outside the Keltner. You see how beautiful the ones that are outside the Keltner, how beautiful they do? You know what I mean? So this one was just outside the Keltner. You want to make sure everything lines up. Okay, remember, the only time we jump straight in when it's outside the Keltner. After that, if it continues to go against you, this is what you're looking for. So let me give you examples of, boom, I'll use this as an example. All right, look at this zone right here. So let's say the market was down here and the market was pushing up. You need to be able to mark zones up here so you'll know where the market is getting ready to reach. So for instance, right now on this, if this continues down, where is it going? To the bottom of this zone. If you look to the left, that's this area over here, or somewhere in this area right here. If it goes lower than that, find the lowest point. The previous point. All you're doing is finding previous points that bounced and turned around and went the opposite way. If this comes down, it can come as low as here. Last time it got here, we bounced and went up, right? If it gets here again, we'll bounce and go up. So that's kind of how I base my stuff. So if the market is calling a buy, but the market keeps pushing down, I need to find a zone to the left, and I'm going to get in. So if this was my first, let's say my first entry was early, this will be my second entry at this zone. My third entry will be as closest to the next zone down here at the bottom, if that's the next zone, to catch for a buy, right? And a push. All right? So let's do some more fact checking. Let's go Chef JPY 955. It called a sell. Boom. Another 10 for the win. And it called a sell, correct? Chef JPY sell, yes. So right now this is 955. So for instance, on this particular pair, it called this trade right here for a sell. So if that's where it called it, let me show you something. First entry here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was a winner. That was a winner. Right? When I tell you this thing calls bangers, I'm not even gonna cap. It calls bangers, y'all. Real talk. 10-minute trades. That's it. 10-minute trades. You might have some that continue to extend. Now I will say this, because this is, I really need to say this. Mondays and Fridays trend a lot. So Mondays and Fridays may not be the best day to trade 10 for the win. You may need to look at the clear channel strategy. Because sometimes, again, overbought and oversold levels might sell way later. So it might say sell, but you might get one candle down and then it just go up again. You get another, maybe 1 or 2 candles down, and then they go up again. It's clear channel in the rest of those days for the most part. Now, you will still get some drops. But, again, you got to be mindful of Mondays and Fridays, because that's kind of what happens on Mondays and Fridays. All right? So, let's fact check another one. We can do this all day. AUD JPY, that's a random one. AUD JPY, M5, 10, 15. Buy on the M5. Okay, so now that that's there, let's go look at the M1. And let's see if we actually got a drop. Okay, so 10, 15 is right here. And I believe it called a sell, correct? AUD JPY, yep, called a sell. So let's check it out. This might be one of the ones I was talking about. So here, entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, retrace, 10. So this was technically a win. It looked like it would have been very close. That retracement, depending on how the time went, that was either win or loss. But that was like kind of up in the air. All right, so that one was decent. But this is kind of the stuff I'm talking about. So, because some people say, yo, when I get in, for some reason it just never drops or it never goes up for me. This is when you got to start marking your zones and looking at, your higher time frames, because if it calls a signal, this one was outside the Keltner, right? So I would have took this. It was outside the Keltner. And again, if you didn't get it, you just didn't get it. Now, that was 10. So let's go. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's say you didn't get this one. Let's say the stochastic was still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's second entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's third entry. Fourth entry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So fourth entry would have went on something like this, which, you know, some days you got them days. But for the most part, you're not going to have them days. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you're going to get what you're supposed to get. All right, so that was one out of all the other ones we looked at that was kind of iffy. USD CAD, let me go check that one out. USD CAD M1 for a buy at 11.14. 11.14 right here, beautiful buy. Oh my Lord. I'm gonna drag this for y'all so y'all can see. $11.14 right there, boom. So if this was maybe that was that the candle? Nah, this was the candle. This is the 11.14 candle right here. This one. So if you would have bought here, you already see what happened. 10 for the win. Took off. You feel me? Now let's count. One candle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Barely made it out before that thing shot back down on you though. But you barely made it out, but you got in there. That was beautiful. This one, let's see what time this was, because this looked like another decent one that was really good. This one was at 11.04. Let's see if they call the 11.04 one. Oh yeah, right here. Yo, right there. It called this one too. So you would have ate double. Look at this. Boom. You feel me? Called that sell. 11.04, fact check. So it called this one too. So you would have ate real good. You know what I mean? For the sell-off. Use the 4 entry rule, y'all. I'm telling you, if you end up getting in early and your first couple entries don't go, especially if you're not doing 10 minutes, you might have to do multiple entries. Usually 10 for the win, you're going to get a solid entry. And again, you're not going to have to really stress out in these markets. You feel me? Again, this is how you trade the signals, y'all. Learn how to mark up your zones. You feel me? What do I mean by that? Always look to the left and see what happened previously. This is going to give you room in the market to know what to do. Previously, when we got here, we dropped. So I'm expecting another drop here. If it doesn't drop, now I got to go look at another zone, which is this one up here. You feel me? So when we get here, I'm expecting another drop. Why? Because last time we got here, we dropped heavy. So the next time we get up here, we can probably drop heavy. You know what I'm saying? Look at that kind of stuff. So this gives you room to say, okay, well, we might push for another 2 to 3 minutes and then drop. You know what I'm saying? And then if it pushes past this, you find another zone for the drop, for your 10 for the win. You feel me? Also, use these signals as confirmation. When you see the double arrow down, you know the drop is coming, and line it up with where it's at. Hey, it might want to push past this and then give me the drop. You feel me? So start using your resources, y'all. Look, this one is even coming outside the Keltner. Another confirmation that the drop is coming. Simple as that. It might push for a little bit, find that next zone that it's going to hit at. If it's giving you that 10 for the win sell, you confident in it because look, all my confirmations is there. We outside the Keltner. The signals is telling me sell. Stochastic is high. What more confirmation do I need but to get in here and get to this bag? You feel me? Y'all can do this, man. You feel me? You can do this. Now, if you want this system, again, you can we live trade every week. You can sample this system on the live calls. After every call, we have an hour where people get to test this and sample it, see if they like it. If they love it, they buy it, which a lot of people have bought it. They loving it. If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Or again, you don't even need it to do these strategies, but all this is doing is giving you alerts whenever these things happen, so you don't really have to wait. You could just see it on the alert and take it and start catching them fat trades like that. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. If y'all need any other videos, let me know below because I need to start dropping some more videos over here more frequent. So let me know the kind of videos you're ready to see, and then I got you. All right? Holla at your boy, man. Let's get it.